You
Yeah.
mentioned Caitlin Clark, strategies for guarding an elite scorer, and I would say elite player, not just necessarily elite, but
Right.
also unique in the fact that the amount of offense that she was responsible for, it was something like 64 to
I think it was
70%.
like 62% of their points.
When you have somebody who has the ball in their hands that much, and it's not just the ability to score it, but also the ability to play make for other people, strategies in regards to how to defend somebody like that.
Well, first, I'd say good luck. I thought they did a great job in full court pressure. They did a nice job when they were trying to get the ball in bounds, and they wanted Caitlin Clark to have the ball, free throw shooting situations and things like that. And they would get the ball out on the perimeter to one of two players on the perimeter on the side, and then they're face guarding Caitlin, and then she would cut right up the middle, and they give and go right to her, and get her the ball. I thought that was pretty good strategy. I mean, things like denying the player the ball, that kind of going full denial. We call it zero, meaning you're zero coverage on this player, meaning you're full deny, and you've got minimal help responsibilities, and just trying to keep the ball out of their hands. Helping off of the star player, if you will, sort of leads to some things the other coaching staff can exploit. Well, if they're not going to help off her, we can put her man lob over the top, and they won't help on the backside, or we can put it, we can run screen rolls and make her the tag man. And they're not going to touch her, leave her, so we can exploit that.
The thing that made her elite was the decision making, and she possessed the ability to score it. But when you're attempting to mix ball screen coverages up or deny her the ball, well, ball screen coverages, to your point, she's seen them all at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to make the right decision, dissect them, read who's actually open, that's what made her elite. Denying her the ball in the half court sounds great, but when she has the ability to not just read screens but read defenders and use those screens, they did an incredible job of re-screening, coming off of staggers. There was a combination of things that they did to get her open. It sounds like an easy fix. And then also, I think they did an incredible job surrounding her with the kinds of players. When they went to middle ball screen, the easy thing is, well, you just tag with the backside. Well, she just threw it backwards to the person who was helping, or, well, we'll just do it with the person in the front. Well, there's another shooter that's sitting over there in the corner. They sounded like easy fixes, but I think that they created a system that allowed her to really dominate for herself and then also for her teammates.
All of what you said is exactly right. The know-how, the reading defenders, the second cutting, the re-screening, the curling when she's trailed, and the coming off, she would go try to run a throw and go, and she'd be trailed, and then, she would put on the brakes and come back and take it back on the other side, from the same player. She did that twice, and I was like, there's no answer, man. No answer. But the real secret sauce, if you will, that makes her, it's the same thing that makes Steph Curry, is like, you got to guard her also 30-something feet away from the basket. She was 56% from shot on the season from shots of 25 feet or more. So that just like increases the functional space your defense has to defend so much more. So now there's more space to attack. Not to mention, like, she's super fast with the ball. Yeah, so sometimes coaches, there's no answer. That's a reality that a lot of coaches don't want to accept.